What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cloud Slayer channel. Hope you guys are doing well today. Today, it's a crazy one. It's been a few days since I've been hearing about Peru being attacked, or some little small village in Peru being attacked by, they call them big grays or aliens to some people, stuff like that. They were calling them face peelers and stuff like that. Oh man, I don't know if that face peeling incident happened at the same spot, but that's the speculation. But I was reading online that I'll put that down in the description as well. That that incident actually happened somewhere else in the separate village, I believe. This one was called San Antonio in over here, and it was like some 15-year-old girl was grabbed by this thing, and she like tried to get away. It's a 7-foot being, they call him, that they're saying, and it slashed her throat. It didn't kill her. She's lucky she lived, but it like slashed her throat and stuff like that. And they were thinking, there's speculations that it's like a sex trafficking thing, that I guess they've been having troubles with these things for a while now. So, but they walk around in like dark cloaks, and they try to grab. They mostly go for like young girls and women and stuff like that, it sounds like. And like they walk around with the dark cloaks, and they essentially just try to grab at you. They never really attacked or anything like that. Not that has been reported, I suppose, but it sounds like a legit thing, because their police force went out to investigate. They got their own local mobs patrolling and stuff like that. I believe they chased some of these things down. That's what it sounds like. And they said that they even shot one like twice, and it got up after being shot twice. And I was like, holy crap. But, you know, from other speculation that these things can actually die. And they said that they actually caught one, and that they said the government came in, and then they actually just took the body, took all the evidence or whatever. But they actually have like some footage of some of these things. So I'll also put that down below. This is actually on Reddit that I found this one, and it'll send you to some of these links where they're seeing like some of these UFO type sightings, and these are some of the sources. But the one with the face peeler, it sounds like that one is actually a little bit older. I guess that might have been footage from like 2021, it sounds like. I'm not too sure. I can't remember which year, but it seemed to be from a different time period, you know, or not what happened this past weekend. But it had happened, but it had happened sometime in the past and stuff like that. And it's some scary stuff, you know. It's freaking people out, and you know, as it should, you know, like who knows if that happened around here, you know, like what would people do? They'd obviously try to hunt the fucking thing down, right? Because around here in northern Minnesota, most people, they carry guns and stuff like that, and they're not going to put up with that shit. But it's also scary that there are beings out there that will do that shit, you know, or that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear as much, but you know, who knows if it's a matter of time, or if they're like just hiding by the woods, trying to prey on people that don't have as well technology, I guess, you know, stuff like that. But it also tied into some things that they were talking about, like how they stay underground and they hide underground and stuff like that. Like they claim that there's this ex-military service member that talks about an encounter in Vietnam that he had, that he ended up getting hit with a laser beam, took off like 3-4 of his fingers or something like that, and it hit him in the chest. And he said he ain't never seen any weapon like that, because, you know, we got bullets and stuff like that, but it was a beam, and it hit him and essentially just melts you. And he ended up getting saved by some Marine, but the Marine ended up sacrificing his life to save this guy. And it was actually like a full-on battle, they said. But they were saying that these beings were building things underground. So it was like, holy crap. Who knows if that's true, like, for now it's speculation, it's stipulation, but this guy, he ended up getting killed a few days later when he started coming out with more information. And they got videos and stuff of him coming out and, having, not a convention, but, he came out and told his story of what happened at this time, and it's freaky, right? And I believe that's in this as well. If not, I'll track down that video. I'll throw that down in the description below as well. So, and then, they come back to some other incidents that happened in like Kentucky. There's a Kentucky family that was attacked by groups of these things, It was, they were like down in a cabin in Kentucky, and at night, these things end up showing up and like trying to attack. So they end up having a standoff with these things. And, it took police and stuff quite a while to get out there. That it wasn't until the morning that it was reported that they heard like massive gunfires coming from that area, or from this family home, So because it was, it's way in some buttfuck part of that, and kind of probably away from their civilization, right? Because farms aren't really like super close in the cities in some of these places. So I don't know what the layout is, but that's only what's common for around here. So I could be wrong. That could have been their big town. Who knows? But highly unlikely, because you would think that they would have cops patrolling at night or something. But it was also the 50s, so if they couldn't get as many cops or whatever, and they had like budget cuts, who knows what they had, that it was more likely that nobody was on patrol that night or something, So weird shit happens at night all the time. And it was like, holy crap, man, this is scary stuff. So, but this guy, he had his like, on this Reddit post that I'll put in the description below, he had his girlfriend translate for him because she speaks the language and stuff like that. And she was talking about how when they were chasing this thing down, what they were saying, how they were talking about face peelers and their own legends and stuff like that. And it was like, holy crap, man. I can only imagine if this thing was happening around us. I mean, it's happening in a different part of the world, and it's still scary, So, and we haven't heard it in our news, but it's pretty big news over there, and it sounds like it's pretty serious from what these people are saying, what people are translating, and that they're not like their government, their news media outlets are taking this thing seriously and stuff like that. So it's, oh man, if you guys want to see more, like I said, I'll have the description down below, and I'll put any other descriptions that or any more links that I know of that will allow you to see that. So anyways, this was a Thursday ramble. I just wanted to say that, and I hope you guys have a great one. Peace.